Thank you. I would also like to acknowledge the Ngunnawal people, the traditional custodians upon the land in which we meet today. I would also like to pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. And I'd also like to extend that respect to other Indigenous peoples who are here with us today. I bring with me the warm regards of the TAC and our CEO, Joe Calafiore. I'm standing in for Damien Poles, who, due to personal reasons, was unable to make it today. So unfortunately, the photo and the name on the website don't match up. I haven't lost my hair overnight, or Damien hasn't lost his hair overnight. And he sends his apologies as well. It's also a privilege to be up here as well with Katrina and Beth, scheme leaders, and to be able to come here today to share with you the TAC's customer and community journey. In 2016, we created 3 client divisions from the claims division. To deliver on objectives of the TAC 2020 strategy, we needed to make some changes to how we operate so that we had a stronger focus on the needs of our clients, clearer lines of accountability, and greater focus on our clients, working with them differently and with them so that their individual needs are met. So we made a deliberate shift at the TAC to focus on outcomes and social insurance. To achieve our TAC 2020 strategy outcomes towards zero and clients' lives back on track, we focus on 5 key pillars: towards zero, rapid recovery, supported recovery, independence, and people. This strategy called for a new response for the group of clients who struggle to get their lives back on track following an accident, the 19%. Supported recovery. These group of clients that have the lowest life back on track scores of all TAC clients and have significantly higher costs associated with treatment, income, and common law. Our approach is to focus on identifying needs early and often, and to tailor our responses. The TAC appreciates that injured Victorians are individuals with their own unique circumstances and needs. In creating the 3 client divisions, we have listened to the needs of our clients and will be better able to provide the support that different clients require. We can now identify how much support every client needs, recognize that some clients require minimal support to get their lives back on track, and others have more complex needs. We're now thinking about and working with our clients differently so their individual needs are met, and we're ensuring our clients feel supported and empowered every step of the way. Client voice came out of the realization that whilst the TAC was already getting the perspective and input of clients into some initiatives, we didn't do this consistently, and we tended to do it after decisions had been made. We determined that we needed to listen to people with lived experiences and seek their contributions to design our policies, processes, and practices. Our clients are best placed to provide us with insights into decisions and changes that affect them. Understanding what clients want and need is fundamental to support the TAC's mission to be the world's leading social insurer. In 2018, a dedicated team of 8 clients worked with TAC staff to design and develop the Client Voice Framework. There are many ways clients can now be involved in our work, such as taking surveys, being part of evaluation panels or project groups, sharing their stories with staff or the wider community, or reviewing or giving feedback about TAC information. The framework provides an easily accessible guide to help our staff understand when and how to include the client in their work. Importantly, it also includes a fair and consistent payment approach when clients, their families, carers, or support people are working with the TAC. As mentioned earlier, the TAC has broken the claims division into 3 divisions: rapid recovery, supported recovery, and independence. Rapid recovery clients make up around 80% of the TAC client base. Typically, these clients are less complex and able to get their lives back on track and recover early on following their accident. With approximately 33,000 claims at any one point, our focus is on setting expectations whilst providing support to navigate the health and trauma system quickly and easily. Through the provision of appropriate services, clients are supported to recover, return to work, and get back to the activities they enjoyed before their accident. The Rapid Recovery Division also provides an end-to-end service function that supports all TAC clients. We are the first point of contact for clients following their accident. We partner with the trauma system and are active with emergency services and hospitals to ensure streamlined lodgement and onboarding to identify need and triage clients to the most appropriate TAC division. Collectively, supported recovery make up around 19% of the people who need support in the aftermath of a road accident. They are all ages, come from all walks of life, and the needs of some are more complex than others. This means there can be no one-size-fits-all approach to care. Mental health problems, persistent pain, and challenges navigating the health system are just some of the difficulties encountered by TAC's 4,000 supported recovery clients each year. As part of TAC 2020, we pledged to work differently to get lives back on track. In supported recovery, this has resulted in the creation of an entirely new model built around tailored responses that ensure we get the right fit for each client's individual needs. This division plays an active role in implementing rehabilitation and return to work for our clients. Independence makes up 1% of our client base. These people sustain catastrophic injuries such as severe brain injuries, spinal injuries, and amputations. They require tailored support to get their lives back on track and have a lifelong relationship with the TAC. There are around 3,000 independence active clients at any one time. The Independence Team's mission is to deliver the world's best contemporary disability approach by a social insurance scheme. Client choice and dignity is paramount in importance. Our teams are focused on empowering and enabling clients so they can realize their employment potential, achieve greater independence, be engaged in society in a positive way, and have the support and opportunity to self-direct their planning, funds management, and services. Here is the TAC claims model, focusing on seamless onboarding, service up front, identifying client needs through the 3 client divisions, tailoring services and choice, ultimately aimed to achieving a durable life back on track outcome for our clients. Many of you will know that in 2012, the TAC undertook a 3-year longitudinal study with 1,600 clients. We discovered that there are 6 areas of complexity: mental health, persistent pain, physical health, service environment, accident response, and recovery expectations. These had a correlation with life back on track scores, as the chart on the right shows. If a client that has one of these complexities, their life back on track has a higher rating and is generally achieved in a quicker time. Conversely, a client with more complexities takes longer to recover, and the life back on track outcomes are typically lower. These clients, the clients with multiple complexities, as you'd expect, account for about 62% of overall costs particularly in the supported recovery division. Under the TAC 2020 strategy, we were compelled to act. We needed to move from our fragmented model, which was challenging for our clients to navigate, and worked more for how we wanted to measure and manage the client, rather than making it more responsive to what the client needed. We moved to a more joined-up model that assigned the client a relationship manager who held the key relationship with the client and coordinated all specialized functions based around 3 key areas: restoration, work, and well-being. These specialties were established within the TAC. These functions then would engage with specific external providers to meet individually tailored recovery plans. Almost 3 years since we embarked on this journey, we have made some great gains, as well as having learnt some very valuable lessons. Some of the achievements: we've had automated services with quick treatment approvals. We've given clients and providers the ability to interact and transact with us online. We've allowed benefits to be paid at a time of receipt. And we've worked with emergency service partners to automate lodgement and accept claims. Some of the valuable lessons that we've learned in the process: we underestimated the market and client response. We probably did too much too soon. Many levers were pulled simultaneously, and it was difficult to see what caused some of the results. We underestimated data requirements. We created external ease, which resulted in internal challenge for us administratively. Today, we are continuing to understand more, and we are taking the necessary steps to adapt our strategies and drive our performance accordingly. Another key area where we have made game-changing steps is in common law, traditionally a space where all parties were up for an adversarial and protracted process. In recognising the potentially stressful impact this has on our clients, the TAC, as part of our 2020 strategy, is determined to resolve cases quickly. Our deliberate change of approach from reactive to proactive is delivering better outcomes with less conflict. As stated here by Jeremy King, a plaintiff lawyer, when I first started working with the TAC, it was much more adversarial, and I think it has gradually shifted to be more collaborative. Sometimes we still have to litigate against the TAC, but what I've noticed over 10 years is those fights are more refined. It's only fighting when we really have to. There used to be so much more of that, close quote. Our extensive research shows that common law is stressful and dissatisfying for clients, has adverse effects on client health and vocational outcomes, takes a long time, and is being accessed by more people. So as a percentage of scheme costs, common law liabilities are increasing. Clients who access common law have the lowest self-reported outcomes in our scheme. High claim stress levels linked to the risk of poor recovery, lower average life back on track score than the average of 6.5 out of 10. The average length of the process is almost 5 years, and recent increase in liabilities driven by increase in claim lodgements. These facts could no longer be simply ignored by us. We needed to listen more to our clients to improve their whole experience. Understanding our client intent is one of the most profound pieces of insight that we have had through the human-centered design work. Essentially, the discovery was that clients have different intents when they embark on seeking compensation. Some examples: Jenny is simply seeking justice for a loved one, or Nigel, who is seeking justice for himself and is somewhat angry and frustrated. Beryl wants fair entitlement and feels she can only achieve that through engaging a solicitor. Pedro wants to regain his health and is focused on accessing services, and so on. This has greatly assisted in guiding our model development, process engineering, and staff training. We also looked into the fact that clients experience compensation in different ways. Some examples is that money is not the only factor for most clients. Clients' experience have many paradoxes. Clients are kept in the dark. Friends and family are also in the dark. And too often, they are becoming part of the fight with the TAC. TAC's insights about common law. Clients are seeking justice. Clients use common law as a way to address the injustice associated with a transport accident and its consequences. Willingness of all stakeholders to improve the system. There is a willingness from plaintiff solicitors and the courts to improve how compensation is delivered to TAC clients. Clients want their story heard and acknowledged. Common law provides clients with the opportunity to tell their story of how the accident has impacted their lives and have that story acknowledged. From all that we have discovered during the common law journey, that there are many key areas the TAC has developed in. Client's story. Clients share their story with us. There's acknowledgement, peer-to-peer support, and family support, restorative justice and conferencing, tailored communication, proactive granting of serious injury, common law navigator, and interim common law damages. As mentioned in the previous slide, an important step in recognising and repairing harm caused as a result of an accident was the initiation of a restorative justice program. This is a voluntary, safe, and structured process that brings clients together to discuss the personal impacts of trauma. To date, it's only been in place a wee while, and we've had some 35 clients referred to this process. The process enables parties to discuss what happened and why, how they have been impacted, express apologies and/or remorse, assist recovery by meeting their justice needs, and progress. To date, we have had secondary parties that have been somewhat reluctant to participate. Clients can still have their justice needs met, even if secondary parties do not wish to participate. Sometimes it's just about being acknowledged and having their say. There is a lot of work involved. It's slow going, and there's only been small numbers go through. But this is seen as a valuable process to help with healing, the healing that's needed to improve clients' life back on track results. In closing, client justice, from all the work that has been created with client justice needs, this serves as a constant reminder to us of our responsibilities to listen and to better understand what our clients need. These have all formed a doctrine for us at the TAC, and we continue to refine our understanding. Our journey continues. We constantly strive to challenge ourselves by pushing the boundaries. We have had some successes and some setbacks, but we remain committed to the community we serve and the values that underpin our every action, making every conversation count, valuing life, finding a better way today, and making the complicated simple. Thank you.